What's going on, everybody? I'm Stubbs, that's Damien, and this is RH Daily. And number one thing today, we have Odroid-Go Ultra. It is here and landing in the hands of developers, so they're going to get firsthand look at what's going on. Damien, what's this whole thing about?
Well, since we're seeing it in the hands of developers going out, we should see a release fairly soon. It means that we've got hardware that's ready to go. So this thing's a little weird. It's coming in. It feels kind of late for the hardware that is coming in, but I mean, it's running an Amlogic S922X, which I think, if I ran my numbers right, is close to like what performance-wise what we experienced in the Retroid Pocket 2 Plus or the Retroid Pocket.
Somewhere in that
it's going to be like
performance range.
Machine.
Yeah, and we see these in Android TV boxes a lot. That's where I know the Amlogic from.
Right. And despite them having that Android logo on their box, this is not running Android. This is going to be running Linux. So
yeah, it will be, and I'm not surprised. That's Odroid's thing. They've always sort of had Linux on these. Although we did have 351 Droid or some lineage variant on the Odroids before, so I'm not calling it in that we're not going to see Android. So
yeah, but this thing is going to have a full-size USB and a USB-C on it, from what I understand. So we'll see. It's going to be new. Excited.
Yeah, no, I'm excited for that too. I the price point I heard is like $111 plus shipping from Korea, which could be anywhere from 20 to 40 some bucks. The box is what I love, though. I love how it says "Do it yourself" with a big exclamation, like not "Hey, guess what? You can do it yourself," but no, you are going to do it yourself. Put it all together.
For people new to the hobby, Odroid has been known as they were the first company, I believe, the first one to come out with the 3326 chipset in there, and their handhelds were all assemble it yourself. You got a PCB, a screen, some buttons that were all in the plastic form thing in a shell, and you had to put it together yourself, and that was kind of fun.
I mean, yeah, back then we called these the Odroid-Go clones, OGA clones. Now known collectively as the 3326 line. Yeah, it's all started here, man. So throw it up. I'm glad Odroid's still in the market. I didn't know they were coming back within their device, but I'm really happy to see, one, that they're doing it, and two, that it's not a 3326. Okay, and in other news here, from Sony, WWDD30 showed us what a mock-up would be of what that PCB from that Loki Max would look like inside of the shell. So if you could imagine it being behind the screen and inside the device, because now they're wondering, okay, if this is where this goes, then where's the battery going to go? I mean, even the Fox today on Twitter was showing off, okay, here's the battery that we're hearing is going into the Loki, and as you can see in the Loki Max, and as you can see, it's not going to fit. And he's like doing measurements. He's like, this physically, the battery they selected, 4mm battery, will not fit because the shell is 3mm wide. Did they just throw a bunch of specs on paper and then they're going to figure it out later? Because that is the picture that seems to be coming together with some of the people diving deep on the little details here.
Yeah, and usually I would say that people just chill, calm down. It'll show up when it shows up.
Fine.
But to be fair, a lot of people have hundreds of dollars wrapped up in this being pre-ordered from months ago.
Yeah.
And we have not seen a single prototype or anything. We saw a picture of a PCB so far, and that's it, and this render that you're sitting behind.
Right. We saw the PCB yesterday, and it's a long time to sit and wait for this thing to come to market. Again, I'm stoked to see progress on this, and thanks, Sony, for putting this little graphic together. Other things, Evercade EXP is live as of today. So you can now go in and purchase this for £150. In US dollars, that's going to be roughly $170. You get these cartridges. Luckily, there is save state, and it comes with this Capcom collection, which has Mega Man X, Mega Man 2. I mean, that's pretty cool. I still want digital games on an SD card, even if I pay for them.
Yeah, but this is a different market that they're typically targeting.
Sure.
This is going to be somebody who doesn't want to set up emulators, who doesn't want to set up or doesn't know how to set up, file structures and scraping images, and I mean, it's really in depth, this thing. And if you want to buy a gift for somebody who likes the idea of playing a retro handheld, but doesn't have that like really deep computer knowledge that, I mean, really this kind of does require.
Yeah.
This is a great product for them. And it's all officially licensed on the up and up.
Yeah, no.
All the games are
And
licensed.
that's got to make you feel good too. And I mean, look at that carry case. That's kind of neat with the little purple logo. And you get this exclusive fun keychain. Ooh, with a USB to USB-C cable. Now you don't see those as much anymore. Capcom Collection Manual. Okay, some of this tactile, physical stuff is kind of a collector's thing. I mean, that's kind of cool.
Of course.
So you're paying £150 for the device. You can add on cartridges like the Namco Museum Collection. I'm getting a little more hyped for this. All right, it's out. In other news, we have the Sega Mega Drive Mini 2 is available for pre-order if you live in the UK or Europe. For a limited time, Sega has confirmed stock will be low due to shortages. So pre-order quickly if you're interested. Hop on Amazon.
And unlike a lot of these mini consoles, the game list actually looks like stuff I recognize.
Yeah, right? It has, Sonic 3D.
2 Echo games.
Sewer Shark.
Outruns on it.
Of course, your Outruns on there. Your darling. Going to be released in October. It's going to be £105, which is roughly about 120 USD. Yeah, these minis are popular, and they keep coming out with them. So I've picked up a few in my time.
I have one question. Does it run at 50 hertz or 60? Do you think it runs at 50 FPS like the original, European Mega Drive, or since it's meant to run on modern displays, do you think it runs games at 60? I'm actually really curious to find out.
I'm guessing the games are probably PAL.
We'll find out. Stay tuned.
Yeah, we'll find out and check this thing out. All right, other retro news. The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past has been decompiled to run on PC. That's cool. So it will require an original game ROM to extract the resources, but then you can run the game natively on your PC. This follows a string of other similar decompilation projects, similar to Super Mario 64, Ocarina of Time, recently even Jak and Daxter. Check out this github.com/SNESRev. It'll be in our description, but compile yourself a Zelda. The ZX Spectrum, which Damien helped me with the pronunciation of that, because I was calling it the ZX Spectrum for my whole life. And apparently it is the ZX Spectrum. Savison has released a new game for the 1982 8-bit ZX Spectrum game console. What year is this? 1982? It's called Gvolcano though, and it's a true retro platformer. None of that modern gen Garbo stuff, in which you have to collect coins, avoid enemies, and make it to the exit alive. Such drama. If you don't have this vintage PC lying around in your collection, there's surely a RetroArch core to help you relive this new classic. Now, this is what we've all been waiting for. Yesterday, Damien's over here making jokes that we're showing off. Lil Gamer, giving us the giggles. And look what we have today. What is this, sir? What is this?
I don't know. What is it, Stubbs?
This is this Lil Gamer emulating. It's emulating, dude. We've done it.
So is it like I said yesterday? Someone threw a Raspberry Pi. It has to be.
I think it's a Raspberry Pi in here, and this is so amazing, and it even has the original sounds and lights and everything. That's all you need to know. Anyways, this is a real thing. That's nuts. I can't believe this. All right, this is more crazy news. Do you want to take this one?
Yeah. So popular RPG from the 90s, Konami's Suikoden, is got a little bit of news that just kind of came out. So kind of a leak. From what I understand, Konami actually filed for a trademark under the Suikoden name. That's the long and short of the news.
Yeah.
So the assumption is that they're going to remaster, release, or do something with it, with the game and maybe even the license. Now, Suikoden 1 has a special place in my heart because it was my very first PlayStation game that was given to me by my uncle, and I didn't know what an RPG was back then, but I played it and
it's a fun game.
Fell in love with it.
Yeah.
I don't think I've finished a full RPG since then, but I really like it. And 2 is the popular one.
Yes, that's the one I know more. Yeah, it's awesome. And I think it's the same strategy, the same gameplay, right? You have like 3 characters and you recruit 108 Stars of Destiny and you get a little gang together in a castle, right?
Right. So let's be cool. Maybe we'll get like a Switch game or something like that. That'd be cool.
Let's get a remaster, remake, something. Now, in deals of the day, this thing, at $31, it is well into the e-waste category. But on Amazon, there is a coupon in here to get it for $12. At $12, it's right in that impulse buy mistake range. Look at these kids that are photoshopped having fun. They're not even holding the controllers. They're just floating. These controllers just float in the air. As you can see, I purchased it just today. I mean, for $12, again, I got the wood grain. I can't vouch for its awesomeness or not. I'll let everybody know. You could build a wall of them. Look how much fun she's having not looking at the games. This is called the Welst G retro video game. And lastly, you know I gotta do it. Look at this. We have some RH merch coming in for the first time for people. Share your merch shots, pictures, whatnot in the server, and we will share it on the show here. But look, someone picked out some different colored stickers. No more RH merch. Let me rep Retro Game Core merch. Look how clean that logo is. So clean. And it's the shade of blue from the YouTube channel. I feel very Russified in this shirt. I feel like I hate onions. I think they're gross. And I want to buy a cat.
And people that are finding this who are subscribed to Retro Game Core, join our Discord server. He's in there.
All the time.
He will respond to your questions and hang out with you because he's like one of the coolest guys I've ever met.
He's a really neat dude.
Come talk to us.
Yeah, and he has a beard now.
He'll help you answer questions.
He has a beard now.
That's right, he's got the beard. Yeah, he doesn't have the Navy holding him down.
No, he does what he wants. All right, and with that, that's going to do it for us today. Join us tomorrow for another episode. I'm Stubbs.
This is Damien.
And this has been RH Daily.
Have a good one, everybody.